right, slide number 7 is your money slide. This is the slide where you talk about what is the cost of working with you. And here you want to address both the direct costs in terms of money, but also the indirect costs in terms of change in process, time spent, effort needed, and so on. Gamma's done a pretty nice slide over here, but I would still say there's room for improvement because there's lots going on. Over here, you see that the setup fee and the monthly fee are clear, but I'd probably make this bigger. So I'd probably move this into like heading 3 or something and make this more visual. And then there's a rapid ROI small investment, which I really like because it's clear to me what the gain is. They have something called smart layouts over here. And here you can see I can make this into top circle boxes. Slide number 8 is the why now slide. I see most founders ignore this slide, which is a big mistake. So far, the last 10 minutes or so, the last 3 or 4 slides, you've spoken about your solution, which is fantastic. But now you're going to go back into their problem and their world, which is where they are today. Because sales at the end of the day is to move people from A to B and remind them they're still at A, not at B. That's why the why now slide is very important. Slide number 9 is the slide where you're going to talk about how to get started to work with you. Keep this simple. A favorite tactic that I use is to get started with something that's a no-brainer to say yes. An audit is a great example. A blueprint is a great example. A free workshop is a great example. You want to get the decision makers in the room so it's easy for them to say yes. And finally, slide number 10 is a recap slide. I think there's a lot of text on this slide from Gamma, so I'd probably rework it. But this is where you want to recap the pain and the benefits and the testimonials. So they really see they're in good company. You've understood the problem and they want the solution, and end with some kind of a next step to reiterate what you've just discussed.